How to get out of a car lease early. There are times when it may be necessary to get out of a car lease agreement before the end of the lease term. Reasons for wanting to break a lease early can vary, but some of the most common reasons include job relocation, wanting to purchase a new vehicle, or needing a vehicle with a different seating capacity. No matter the reason, getting out of a car lease early can be a challenging process. In order to break a lease agreement without penalty, you will likely need to provide proof that you meet one of the lease's early termination criteria. If you are unable to meet one of the early termination criteria, you may still be able to get out of your lease, but you will likely have to pay a penalty. The penalty amount will vary depending on the leasing company and the terms of the lease agreement. If you are looking to break your car lease agreement, here are a few things to keep in mind. 1. Check to see if you meet any of the early termination criteria. Lease agreements usually have a set of early termination criteria that must be met in order to break the lease without penalty. Some of the most common early termination criteria include job relocation, a change in marital status, and a change in vehicle needs. 2. Contact your leasing company. The first step in getting out of a car lease agreement is to contact your leasing company and let them know that you would like to terminate the lease early. Be prepared to provide proof that you meet one of the early termination criteria. 3. Negotiate a settlement with the leasing company. If you are unable to meet one of the early termination criteria, the leasing company may be willing to work with you to negotiate a settlement. This will likely involve paying a penalty amount. 4. Finalize the termination of the lease. Once you have negotiated a settlement with the leasing company, you will need to finalize the termination of the lease. This will involve returning the vehicle to the leasing company and paying any outstanding fees or charges. Overall, if you are unhappy with your car lease and would like to get out of it early, there are a few things you can do. You can try negotiating with your leasing company to see if they will let you out of the lease early for a fee. You can also try selling your car lease to another driver. If neither of these options work for you, you may have to consider breaking your car lease. Breaking your lease can be expensive, but it may be your only option if you want to get out of your car lease early.